Hello, welcome to season 4 of Cats Out of the Bag. I am Kat Hart, and I am so excited with this content today because I love being able to help people's mindsets, especially if someone is in a negative mindset, if someone's feeling negative, how to just stay in a positive mindset. With so much going on in the world, with some stuff happening in our lives, with stuff happening around the world, how do we stay in that positive mindset? So today is about if you love something, take care of it. So it's going to be short and sweet. If you love something, take care of it. If you love your pet, you take care of it. You feed it, you walk it, you brush it, you bathe it, you take care of it. If you have a car, a vehicle, a home that you love, you take care of it. You maintain it. You don't just get something and then just throw caution to the wind and hope that it takes care of itself. You have to maintain your car. You have to change the oil. You have to check the tires and change the tires regularly. You have to check the fluids. And if you get a cracked windshield, you got to replace the windshield. So you take care of the things that you love and you maintain them. Relationships are the same way. If you love the relationships in your life, you have to take care of them. You have to maintain them. It's not just about getting into a relationship, whether it's a friend, a family member, a romantic relationship. You don't just let it slide. You don't get lazy. Who said that your life was supposed to be easy? It can be simpler than you're making it. It can be less complicated than you're making it. But who said life was supposed to be easy? And why do you want it easy anyway? Anything worth having is worth working for. So if you have a relationship that you value in your life, take care of it, maintain it, do what you need to do to keep it going in your life. It's so vitally important that you have good communication. If you're something's going on in your body, if you're not feeling well, or you have a pain in your body, or maybe you hurt your shoulder, you injured your knee, your hip, your back, it's hard to have a full life when you're in pain. So what do? You maintain it. No matter what your belief system is, maybe you take a pill, maybe you go to the doctor, maybe you do meditation and practice healing it. But you do something to maintain it. If you're living in pain, there are other options. And that is any kind of pain. If you're living in an emotional pain, if you're living in physical pain, if you're living in mental pain, you can do something about it. There are so many programs out there. There are so many transformational coaches out there. There is so much. There are books in the entire buildings that are dedicated to helping you to be a better person. It's called a library. There's an entire web of information of things that you can learn every single day. Don't be lazy in your life. Take 15 minutes a day to learn something new about yourself, to help yourself adjust, to help yourself handle things better. The truth is, there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be something that happens in the world. Always. There's always going to be turmoil. There's always going to be something going on that's outside of your control. So, the best thing you can do is learn how to be a better problem solver, how to be a person that can handle whatever comes your way. That's what you can do. You can be stronger in spirit, in mind, in body. There are people every single day that are healing themselves, whether it's physical or mental or spiritual or emotional, every single day. And maybe they're not at the exact same experience, but there's people that have been where you are now. There's people that have healed themselves with whatever you have going on. There's people out there that have done it. So figure out who those people are. Follow me, subscribe and follow me. I'm going to do my best to bring you quantum jumping and meditations and things that are actually quantifiable. They're viable. They're scientifically proven to actually help people, and they have helped people for millennia, literally thousands of years. These are practices people have used to help themselves to be better in any way around their lives. And this stuff matters. Either what you want to read a book, or whether you want to listen to an audio, or whether you want to watch a video or have real life experience IRL, it's up to you. It's up to you to do these things and take the time to maintain your life. Don't expect things to be easy. Yes, they can be simple, but who promised it was going to be easy? And why would you want things easy anyway? Because the thing is you're working for your dreams. You're working for financial stability. You're working to have a wonderful relationship. You're working to have a good job. You're working to have a stable living environment, or a good car, or a healthy pet, or whatever it is that you're working for. You worked and put the energy in, you put the effort in. So it's worth maintaining. It's worth putting half the effort into maintaining it. But if you put full effort in all the time and you get used to that pattern, and don't just wait for something to cruise. Like, yeah, you can cruise every once in a while. You can. You can cruise every once in a while. But again, where's the fun in that? Where's the life in actually just cruising? That's no life. The joy in life is getting to do something, learning something new. And the best part is when you learn something new, you actually grow new neurons. You expand your brain, you expand your mind, you expand your consciousness. You're actually growing, which is the natural evolution of the universe. And we're made of the same things as the universe. We're made of the same, we're made up as of the same elements as this incredible universe, which means we are supposed to expand. We are supposed to evolve. And how do we do that? By learning new things, by keeping our brain sharp. Because what is in getting to the older part of your life, the second half of your life, and sitting in front of a TV and just watching TV, or sitting in your office and just being on the computer all day? I mean, again, if that brings you joy, right on. But for me, it's people giving up. And the problem is there's a huge percentage of people that transition out of this life after they retire, which tells me that maybe life is about maintaining energy. Because as we get older, we should be getting better. We know more. We have more resources. We have more connections. We have more ability to do things. We can learn more and we can expand our consciousness because we have the freedom and the ability to do so. And with that, we can teach others how to do the same. And we can spread these messages around the world, and hopefully they'll get to the hearts of people that are doing the things that are being disruptive in this world, that are being destructive, that are causing harm, that are causing pain, that are destroying our planet and lives around the world. Because we are one world family. We have one planet to take care of, and continuing these wars and continuing these atrocities against humans and animals and beings around the world, living creatures, just is not sustainable. And I don't think that that's what we're here to do. I don't think that we're here to destroy this planet or just turn a blind eye and just say, whatever, the planet's going to take care of itself. Yeah, guess what? The planet is going to take care of ourselves. So this is about saving the human race. This is about saving living creatures and beings all over the world, including our great kelp and our trees that give oxygen to the planet, which we need to survive. The planet's going to survive with or without us. In a billion years from now, the planet may be no longer, but we have an opportunity to survive as long as we possibly can by maintaining our life. Maintaining your health, maintaining your mindset, maintaining our planet. Get care. Do some cleanup if you can. Give to the organizations that are doing cleanups if you're not able to get out there and physically do it. There's literally there's an organization called the Ocean Cleanup where you can buy a recycled wrist bracelet that helps to replant corals. Did you know there's only 43% of the world's corals left? The world, 43%, that's less than half. So we have to populate. We have to repopulate the corals, and we have to help the corals. We have got to stop the slaughter of animals around the world in cruel ways. Yes, there are people that eat meat. I'm a meat eater. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite or anything like that, but there are healthy ways to make that happen. I mean, if you're a vegetarian, plants are alive, so you're still eating something that's live, but we can have respect for the way that things are handled. We can have respect for the way that things are transitioned into our food sources. I mean, Native Americans have such a beautiful way of life transitioning. When tribes around the world go on hunts, they have such beautiful ways of being grateful for their food source and being gracious and thankful for that being, that living thing, whatever it was, whether it was a creature, whether it was a living plant, whether it was living water, whatever it is, actually giving its life so we can stay alive, because that is the circle of life. Even animals eat each other, plants eat each other. I mean, insects eat each other. It's the circle of life. But it's done so with reverence and with respect of something is giving its life, its value, its chi, its life force, so I can stay alive. That's a gift. And if something is willing to do that, maybe it's unwilling. I mean, but if I am willing to honor the life that is being transitioned and transformed in order to give me energy and sustenance, then shouldn't I give back in a way that's honoring as well? These are just suggestions for a different way, but it's just something to think about. It because this is a circle of life, and we should have appreciation. We should have just this reverence for this incredible life and this incredible planet that is our home, because right now we only have one planet. Right now, in this world, we have one planet that we can live on and sustain life. So it's valuable that we maintain it, not do testing on our planet, not doing underwater bombing or sonic actions that are harming plants and animals, or again, nuclear testing, or even the wars that are bombing, they're bombing people. They're still taking out our life. They're still hurting our planet. They're taking out animals and people and vegetation and living things, and they're toxifying water sources. These are all things that need to be maintained. These are all things that need to be cared for, not harmed. And I believe it is possible in our lifetime if we just actually care, if we actually put some effort in, if we actually show that we care more about healing this planet and all of our cultural differences, because that's all they are. They're literally difference of mindset. And why would we let an opinion, literally an opinion of how somebody is supposed to live their life or practice their religion or spend their money, or why would we let these judgments harm ourselves and others and our beautiful home? Why? It's time that we have different mindset. The way that we've been going for thousands of years isn't working. It's not sustainable, and it's creating so much adversity, so much anger, so many cycles of pain that we can eliminate. We can actually shift out of that. We can shift this consciousness. We can. We have the ability to do so. So let's start practicing something different. Let's start practicing something better. It starts with you. It starts with you deciding that you want something different in your life and that you want to maintain these beautiful things and be grateful for the things that you already have in your life. That's what it takes. That's what matters. So I believe in you. I love you. And I love this beautiful life. And I do believe that we can do things differently to sustain this life and maintain this life at higher standards. I believe that with all my heart, and I hope that you do too. And I hope this had some impact. And if it did, please share it. That's the only way that we can get these messages out is by sharing and by growing together. So let me know what kind of content that you would like to see. I will continue to do whatever I can to put positive messages out there, but please share this content. I appreciate you so much. Have an absolutely amazing day.